Okay, welcome to Daily 3D Revolve. Today I'm going to be doing a Design Spark mechanical tutorial. A subscriber has suggested that I create a wolf collar, and I think what he meant by that is I found this, it's called the Turkish wolf collar, and these are, let me just minimize here, these are spiked dog collars that basically go around your dog's neck to protect them from being attacked by a wolf. So they protect your dog's neck. So we're going to go ahead and create one of those. We're going to do our own version. So we'll go ahead and open up Design Spark. I'm not going to do this any particular size. I'm not going to measure my dog's neck or anything. I'm just going to make it like 100 millimeter just to start. So we'll go ahead and go in millimeters. We'll come down here to the eye icon and we'll change that to plan view. I'm going to just do like 100 millimeter. We can just start off by doing 100, and then if you want to make one of these and then print it out, you could always blow it up. So we'll do 100, and then we'll maybe make this 95. We're going to do like this. Okay, let's go Control minus. We're going to put a little cut right here where we're going to take out the middle, so you could pull the band together, and then we're going to put a little those holes in there, so you'll be able to put like a carabiner through it, and then you'll be able to put it on your dog's neck. So we're going to go ahead and get the let's get the rectangle tool, and then we'll go from the center here. Actually, come over here and just do define rectangle from center. Make sure that's checked, and then just click and drag into here. And we want to probably come over. Doesn't have to be a terribly big opening, just big enough so you could, pull the thing over and then add your little carabiner to it. Let's do 18 by 10. So we'll go ahead and click there. And then I'm going to go ahead and trim. We'll go ahead and trim this. So get your trim away tool. And then I'm just going to cut these. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and go to the 3D mode. Let's go ahead and go change the mode up here to trimetric, so it's like this. Now we're going to go to pull. I'm going to click here, and we'll come down here, over here to the options. We're going to pull from both sides. And then I'm just going to make this, let's just do, I think 18 millimeter will be good. So let's go 18. Okay. And then we're going to click off. Now I'm going to round these corners here a little bit. So we'll do a pull, and then let's just say, let me see what, 4 millimeters. Yeah, 4 millimeters would be good. I'm not going to do a complete round on those. So just click on all of those corners and type in 4. And then we'll go ahead and spin this. Click on the pull, click on that bottom one, that bottom line there, and just type 4. Okay, this is going to be the base of our collar. So now we're going to go ahead and view this from the top view. Now we're going to put our spikes in there. So to do that, we're going to go ahead and put a plane in here. So let's go back to the modes, go to the trimetric mode. Let's go to our planes, which is right here. And then we're going to come down here and click the blue, so the Z axis. You're going to click. Okay, that's going to put a plane right in the middle. So now we're going to go ahead and go to select. We're going to click on the plane that we just put in there, and go up here to plan view and click plan view. And now we'll do a Control minus on your keyboard. We'll zoom out a little bit. Okay, now we're going to put our spike in there. So let's go ahead and pan over right about to there, and then do Control plus to zoom in, and then we'll pan down one more time right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let's see, I'm going to start off with I think a rectangle, and then we'll just come over here like this, and then we're going to click, we're going to drag out, just make sure that it's even. So it'll be 3 millimeters on each side, and we'll do the top part as 18. So go ahead and put in 18 there, and hit enter. Okay, now what we're going to do is go ahead and put a little spike on there. So we're going to get our line here, and we're going to put a line in the middle here and make a mirror line out of it. So we'll select to click off. So click on that line that we just drew there, right mouse click, set as mirror, and now we're going to go grab the line tool again. We'll just come up here to the top somewhere. Okay, right about to there, and then just drag down. I don't want that top part to be completely pointed, so we're just going to kind of pull down like this, right to there, somewhere right there. Now select the click off. Now we're going to go ahead and trim this. So go grab your trim tool and just trim around like this. Yeah, I don't want it to be super pointed, so we'll just cut that off and then trim those, and then you can get rid of your mirror line at that point. Okay, so now we have this kind of a shape. So now let's go to the 3D mode. Okay, now we're going to go back to our modes here and go to the trimetric. Let's spin this a little bit so we can see what we're doing. Okay, so that's in the center there. So what I want to do, we're going to go ahead and pull that. But before we do, we want to do no merge, because we want to have a separate spike in our structure tree. So we're going to go ahead and click on that, do the no merge, and make sure you do pull from both sides, check there. And then we're going to go ahead and pull this. And we're going to make ours pretty thick. Let's do 5 millimeters, or let's just make them 4. Okay, so now we're going to select the click off. Okay, so now we have that shape there, and we have a solid. Now we're going to go ahead and spin that. And then we're going to go ahead and go to the move. So what we want to do is click on this face here, and let's spin this a little bit better so we can see. Okay, so go to the move. You see that red arrow right there? We're going to click on that. We're going to move this 10 degrees. Oops, type 10 in there. 10. Okay, so now we can go ahead and spin this. So now you can see that that's kind of angled a little bit. All right, now we want to do the same on the other side. So we'll just click here, grab that red. Okay, 360, we want to go to 350. So just type in 350. Okay, now that should be 10 on that side. Okay, so now we have that decent looking spike. Okay, so now what I want to do is come over here to the spike, select it, and we're going to move it down a little bit. So it's go to move. We want it to be a little bit more inside of the dog collar, so just a little bit, maybe like 0.58 millimeters. Okay, so now we want to control minus to zoom out. Now we'll come over here to the design structure tree and select the spike. We're going to go to move. We're going to create pattern. And we're going to drag this center anchor point to the center there. Now we're going to grab our blue and we're going to rotate this around. Okay, I want to put a fair amount of spikes in there, so the default is 6, so we're going to just change that to 12. Okay, so I make sure that I have spikes everywhere. Okay, that's pretty good. I like 12. So then we're going to go ahead and just select the click off. And now I want to get rid of this one here in the middle. We don't need this. So to do that, I'm going to go ahead and double click till everything is selected with that spike. And go here. Sometimes you have to do a few clicks, and then we're going to right mouse click on it, and you're going to come up here and make independent. You're going to select that. So now we can just hit delete. Oh, actually undo. Now you want to come over here, select everything and hit delete. So when we made independent, whenever you make a pattern, everything is connected. So if we were to delete that spike here, all these other spikes would go away as well. So it's always important if you want to delete one of your components in the in your pattern, you have to make it independent so it doesn't affect the other ones. So okay, so here we go. Now we have this kind of a spiky collar. So there's a few things I want to do to it. So we'll go Control Plus. I'm going to put a little fillet in here. So I'm going to select everything, and then I just want to kind of soften this up a little bit. So maybe we'll do 0.5. So type 0.5, enter. Now I'm going to do the bottom one as well. So just do a few clicks till you see the yellow line around everything, and type 0.5. All right, so that looks pretty good. And now we want to put in these, we probably want to put those holes in there so we can pull this together and put our carabiner in there. So what we want to do that is we're going to go ahead and we've got to put another plane out there. So let's put a plane out there. We can go ahead and get rid of this center one. We don't need it anymore. Or if you want to keep the planes, just come on over here. Let's close up our pattern and then just take off the check mark on the plane. So now that one will go away. So now we can come over here and grab the plane again. And then we could add one. Add one to here. So let's go ahead and put a plane in there and then spin this. It looks like it added it way up there, but we can go ahead and might not have even been straight. Let's do that again. Let's undo. All right, let's go ahead and spin this. Grab the plane. All right, I'm just going to click. For some reason, it wants to get all of them. So right there, go ahead and click that green arrow, which is, I think it's a Y. All right, we're going to do that. Now we're going to go ahead and select. Let's click there. Let's go to plan view. Now there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can put the holes right here and just pull them through. Or you can go ahead and draw a circle and then project the circle onto here. But if you do that way, since this is curved, the circle is not likely going to be a circle. It's going to be more like an oblong shape. So we'll go ahead and do it a couple of ways. So we're going to go ahead and get the line tool for right now, and I'm going to put a line right through the middle here. Then we're going to go select the click off. Now we're going to right mouse click, set as mirror at the top. Okay, now let's go back to the modes. So now we want to, the reason I put that line in there is because I'm only going to draw one hole over here, and then I want it to replicate over here. So we're going to click that, make sure we're in our plan view. Now we're going to come down here and click on the plane to make sure you're on the right plane. It looks like we are, so we're going to go ahead and grab the circle. Click on the plane. Oops, undo that. Go back to 3D mode. Let's click here. Grab our circle tool. Okay, now something's going on here. Let's see. Let's go back to the 3D mode. Let's go spin this. Okay, that was the problem, is we didn't move the plane. So, all right, let's go ahead and grab this plane and just move it out to the front. But we want to move it until we come through, and you can see that little shadow on the band. Just keep moving it. So we probably have to move this. I guess it would be 53 millimeters is probably good. So we'll go ahead and select the click off. Now click on the plane that we just moved and come up here to plan view. Now we can go ahead and put our circle over there. So now we have this as a mirror line, so it should just draw. Nope, I must have clicked off of that. Sorry about that. Let's go back to your select. Something happened with my line, so let's go ahead and put another line in there. Let's go right mouse click. Well, I guess it is a mirror line already. All right, let's get our circle. Let's go click there. Okay, that looks like it's moved, so I'm just not sure what's going on here. Okay, let's go to plan view. And then let's go to our circle. Let's go ahead and click there. It's only drawing one for some reason, even though I have a mirror line there. All right, let's get rid of this line. Maybe the... All right, that's okay. I'm just going to go ahead and manually put that second one in there. Undo. I don't want that to be that big. Just do 2 undos real quick. Let's get back to there. Just go Control plus. Let's do these 5.25. Okay. So now we have 2 there. Yeah, I'm really wondering why we can't. Let's do this right. I want to figure out why we're not able to use our mirror line. Okay, set as mirror line. Let's try it again. Let's grab the circle tool. Yeah, I really only want to draw one of these. Okay, there we go. I don't know, it was just a glitch there. I was doing something wrong. Okay, let's go ahead and just make this 4 millimeters. Okay. All right, so now select the click off. We can get rid of this mirror line. And now let's go ahead and go to our 3D mode. And now let's spin this. So now we're just going to pull this straight through. So we'll go to pull. We'll select both of these. Come over here to cut, select cut, and then just drag straight through. Okay, so now what you can do is pull this, pinch this collar in, and then put a carabiner through here. Right in the middle there. Let's get rid of this plane. We don't need that anymore. And then get rid of that line too. Okay, let's go ahead and spin that. So that looks pretty good. The only other thing I would do to this collar is go ahead and put some fillets on that. Let's go ahead and pull that. Let's see if we can put a tiny fillet in there. Maybe 0.31. We'll do one over here. Just click on it and type 0.31. And then we'll go around to the back. And we'll do the same here. Let's go to the pool. Click there. Type 0.31. And then type 0.31. Okay, so this is going to be our collar. We just made it a little bit of a simple version. If you want, you could go ahead and put some filleting in the actual spikes here. But I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to leave it like this. I mean, they're pointy enough. We'll just leave it like this. This would be sharp enough to deter a wolf from wanting to attack your dog. So we're going to leave it like that. So we'll go ahead and go to the trimetric. So this is going to be our I guess it was that a Turkish wolf dog collar? Yeah, Turkish wolf collar. And that's going to be the end of today's tutorial. Hopefully you enjoy watching and you got some useful tips out of the video. Thanks again for watching.